Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Sports Talk. Before we talk about Justin Jefferson, I'm a Jets fan. I'm excited. When I hear news like that, because I call around the league, whether it's football, baseball, basketball, not so much hockey. Even though shout out, I like the Islanders, but I'm very active. I'm very active. Calling a couple of people. I'm not gonna say who they are, and to get certain news, certain things. I'm always asking about the Jets first, of course. And a friend of mine said, "Hey, Ricardo, calm down. I'm gonna say something to you. I need you to calm down, contain yourself, man." And I couldn't. I was trying to keep it to myself. But for the Jets fans, man, we got to use this. Hey, before I tell you about Justin Jefferson, right? I want to give a shout out to Eric Bieniemy, the former Commanders offensive coordinator. He's working out him and his camp working out a 2-year deal right now to join the UCLA staff as an associate head coach / offensive coordinator. So shout out to Eric Bieniemy, for getting that. That's good for him. Congrats to him. But he would definitely join. He might leave to join the Chiefs. That was a possibility as well. Yeah, I'm just excited with the Jefferson news. I ain't gonna say hold on before I said it. I gotta do what I need to do first. Get the little stuff out. Sam Howell, right? Sam Howell, who's the coach. I said the coach. He's the quarterback for the Commanders. Woody Johnson. Shout out to Woody Johnson, man. I love this guy, man. I love Woody Johnson. He's a great man, great dude, great person. He's telling Joe Douglas to get Sam Howell, so he could spend at least 2 seasons behind Aaron Rodgers to learn. Of course, they're getting rid of Zach Wilson, who's trash, but he's saying, hey, let's do that. Let's go. How about we go to Sam Howell? What did he do? Hey, I want to give a shout out to Quentin Williams. Quentin Williams, he's one of the best in the business. Quentin Williams remained one of the best in the business, man. Best interior lineman. As a guy who played football, a guy who's a DT, defensive end, or defensive tackle, defensive end, depending on the scheme. On a 3-4 scheme, being I'm 305, my playing weight is 315. At 315, whenever we're in the 3-4 front, I was a defensive tackle, eating out the middle. Eating out. That's what I do. 4-3, 4-6, whatever, cover 2, whatever the defense is. I will line up as a defensive end. But right now, Quentin Williams, he's regarded as one of the best interior linemen in the NFL, man. Congrats to him, and he got his money last year. So if you look at the highest graded interior defenders, right? Dexter Lawrence for the New York Giants, 93.1 in grading, which is that's a constant pressure. That's constant pressure, man. That's a lot of that's better than Aaron Donald. All those guys, Aaron Donald's, of course, with the Raiders. I said with the Rams. I'm sorry. I got some news with the Raiders. I just I don't want to spill it right now. I'm gonna hold off a little bit. I got to talk about this and then bring up Justin Jefferson, my guy. Oh my, let's go Jets. Anyway, man, let me relax real quick. Let me finish with this. Yes. So Dexter Lawrence, of course, last year was the #1. 93.3 pressure. That's a lot of pressure. You have to double team. Even with a double team, you're still getting that pressure. And sometimes the running back had to stay to come at him with the Giants. That's why Giants defense was just crazy last year. So shout out to Dexter Lawrence as being the best interior lineman in the NFL for doing his thing, man. So guys like that, you gotta give him the credit that he deserves. It was a constant pressure. and he allowed the linebackers and all the defensive ends to do their thing, but because as an interior lineman, he was eating up. I told you Aaron Donald was number 2 with 91 pressure. Dexter was number 1. Quentin Williams with the Jets. As a Jet fan, I watch all the Jets game. I watch him in practice. I watch a lot of stuff. The guy was a monster. 90.8 was coming in. That's a lot of pressure. Even though you didn't look like it. It didn't seem that much with the sack. You don't see sacks, so a lot of people say, oh, he's not doing anything. No, the Jets defense will look the way they look because of Quentin Williams. All right, if you not because I'm a Jets fan, it might look I'm biased. People might say, oh, Eureka, why would you put Quentin Williams number 3? I'm not ranking them. I'm not ranking them personally. That's what I'm talking about. The pressure that he's bringing in. You watch the game. You watch all the games, all 32 team in the NFL. You watch pressure, right? As a defensive guy, you see all the pressure that he's bringing. You can see where the guy ranked, right? And the amount of pressure that he's bringing. So it's constant. So of course, I didn't want it to say, oh, you're doing that. So, but looking at it in terms of pressure, Dexter Lawrence was the one that was applying much, the amount of pressure he was doing at 93.1, and then also Aaron Donald at 91, and then Quentin Williams 90.8 pressure in terms of pressure coming in, and then you had with the Panthers, even it didn't show it when they had the former coach, but Derek Brown with the Panthers at 90.1 under Quentin Williams, and Chris Jones was 89.5. The defense for the Kansas City, the Chiefs defense, the Chiefs never known for their defense, but this year you see that that's why they had to pay Chris Jones his money, because of the amount of pressure that he bring on, allow the corners to be what they are. The corners look lights out for the Chiefs because of Chris Jones. He come off 89.5, and then Jalen Carter for the Eagles also came in at 89.5. Both of them, all those guys coming in. Yeah, so those six interior linemen, dominate the league in terms of pressure. All right. Mike Evans, he's a big-time free agent, right? Big-time free agent. I know Sauce Gardner is trying to get him to the Jets, try to recruit him to come to the Jets, but he's an older receiver, and that's good. He's an older receiver, I wouldn't mind him with the Jets, of course. If it would be an upgrade to what we have to help Garrett Wilson to let him be the player that he is. You know what I mean? But he dropped a lot of balls. You know what I mean? He dropped a lot of balls. But to go back to so if they do, that's a possibility. He might go to the Jets, but the Chiefs will pay him the money that they will pay him. The Chiefs will pay him the money. The Raiders will pay him a lot of money to pay him out there. So there's a possibility he might come to the Jets. He might not. But he also him and Sauce Gardner building a strong relationship. So that might factor in that. Anyway, man, Jets fans, let's go. Joe Douglas, you can tell him, hey, man, shout out to you, man. You're able to pull this off, and it'll be great. Justin Jefferson to the New York Jets. Jefferson in college at LSU was a monster. You know what I mean? The guy was a monster. 2018, he had 875 yards. 2019, with 54 reception. 2019, 101 reception and 1,540 yards. 18 touchdowns. The guy was a freak of nature. Coming to the NFL, also the freak of nature. So there's a possibility, the Jets, Joe Douglas, trying to do anything possible because he's trying to save his job, and he's willing to trade the number one pick 2024, number one 2025 and the number 2 pick this year to get Justin Jefferson, to get Justin Jefferson from the Vikings, because Kirk Cousins is not going to stay. You know, they're not paying him. They're not paying Kirk Cousins. The Vikings told him no more. You're always getting hurt. You didn't deliver. So there's a possibility Kirk Cousins going to the Raiders. Justin Jefferson is, and that's his guy. He loved Kirk Cousins, so there's a possibility that Kirk Cousins going to the Raiders. So Justin Jefferson wants to be traded, and the Jets already called the Vikings for that trade. They will offer number 1 first round pick, number 1 pick 2024 this year, number 1 2025. A second round pick, which is also, when you look at it, it's a high second round pick, which is pretty much that's 2 first rounders this year for Justin Jefferson, and then the Vikings would send a 3rd round pick to the Jets, for Justin Jefferson. Like, can you imagine? You put Justin Jefferson, oh my gosh, you put Justin Jefferson, you line him up with Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson, rookie, 1,000-yard, 1,000-yard receiver. A second year this year, 1,000-yard receiver. He didn't have the help, right? The Jets didn't have a receiver, the receiving core that could help him. You put Justin Jefferson as a true number 1 receiver, and Garrett Wilson is number 2. Man, and Aaron Rodgers is fully healthy. You got Breece Hall back there running the ball. Come on, somebody. Let's go, man. Can you imagine that? Jets fan, man. I left my drinks over there. I don't want to get up to you, man, because, it's good on top and I have boxes in the bottom, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to shock the fans like that. But anyway, man, whoo! Can you imagine that? Justin Jefferson to the Jets. Joe Douglas, make it happen, man. Make it happen, because he wants to be the highest paid receiver in the NFL, and the Vikings not trying to spend money like that. There's a possibility that they don't want to give him that money because of, again, the injury. But the Jets are willing to spend that money on him. Woody Johnson said, "Hey, we got cash, man. We billionaires, man. We got cash. We're not worried about that." Jets fan, what's good, man? Hey, Woody, you know what I mean? If you need me to put up a few million, I could do that. Let me put up a few million on that. Let's go. I got 20 million on that, Woody. That's it, though. That's it. After that 20 million, I'll be broke. You know what I mean? You gotta touch the trust fund then. Man, yo, can you imagine? Can you imagine the Joe Douglas able to pull that trade together? Hey, Joe Douglas, man. Shout out to you, man. You do this trade. You do this trade. You put Justin Jefferson in Jets uniform. That's crazy. That would be crazy, man. To have Justin Jefferson with the Jets, you know what I mean? Again, Joe Douglas offering Vikings the number 1 pick this year, high number 2 this year, which is also 2 first-round pick this year, a number 1 next year, and then they'll get Justin Jefferson with a 3rd-round pick, and then to give him a max contract. He's going to be the highest paid wide receiver in the NFL. You know what I mean? And Joe Douglas, listen, Breece Hall, you got to pay him. You got, what, 2 years left with Breece Hall. If I'm you right now, after you do that Jefferson trade, hey, give him his money, I will lock up Breece Hall. I would take that rookie contract, rip it off. Give that guy some money, man. Make him the highest paid running back in the league. With a fully healthy Breece Hall, a fully healthy Aaron Rodgers. Fix our O-line. Fix our offensive line, man. And you put Justin Jefferson as number one wide receiver. Garrett Wilson 1A. I don't care how you set it up. 1-1. I don't give a crap. You put him out there, Joe Douglas, you my man. You put him out there, man, that's it. You know what I mean? And I'm ready for that, man. Hey, Woody Johnson, give me a call, man. I know you're a billionaire. You don't need my money, man. But, hey, to make that Jefferson work, hey, I put 20 mil on that, man. Yo, this is, to have Justin Jefferson, as a Jets fan, we were Super Bowl champion. Mike Evans is good. Mike Evans is a good receiver. But he's not Justin Jefferson. So I will make sure I work on that first. Joe Douglas trying to get both of them. Joe Douglas trying to get Mike Evans and Justin Jefferson. But I will focus on Justin Jefferson first, man. Woo! Can you imagine that? Jets fans, man, look at that. Are you crazy? Woo! As a Jets fan, listen. When I got that call, I was like, man. I took a shot at the Jack. I took a shot at the Jack. I said, yo, you know what I mean? I gotta tell somebody, man. I gotta come on there. You know what I mean? I was holding on though. I was holding on. I've been holding on since Friday to this Sunday. I said, you know what? Let me let it loose. They told me, Rick, don't say it yet. Don't say it yet. Just wait. Wait till next week Friday. I said, you know what? I waited enough. I'm in the call and say, all right, I got, you know what I mean? So, hey, so there's a possibility for Justin Jefferson to be a Jet. I'm going to take that any day, man. I would take that any day. Mike Evans is a good receiver, but he's not Justin Jefferson. So having Justin Jefferson as a Jet fan, we're Super Bowl champion. Once you fix our O-line, we could do that in the free agency. We could do that in the draft. You know what I mean? You fix our O-line, right? Fix our O-line. You have Justin Jefferson out on the left or on the right, right? And you have, you know, he like to line up, you know, on the left side sometime too. But you put him on the left. You have Garrett Wilson on the right. Whichever you want to put him. Good luck. Good luck. And if the Jets able to get Mike Evans, good luck. Whoo! I'm telling you, man. Good luck, cause you gotta play man to man. You can't double up on top. How you gonna do that? How you gonna do that? Jefferson with Aaron Rodgers back there. Jefferson gonna eat up. All he's doing is put it out there. Let's go. Let's go, man. That will be, as a Jets fan, listen, man, as a Jets fan, I don't know. I don't know, man. You'll see me at every game. You will see me at every game. All right? Shout out to the Jets. Joe Douglas, make it work, man. Make it work. Right now, I was sweetening the deal, man. Joe Douglas, I would even sweeten the deal. You know what I mean? So this conversation right now with Jefferson and his camp with the New York Jets. They're having a conversation right now. Let's go, baby. Shout out to the Jets. Anyway, man, Sports Talk, like, subscribe, and share, man. Jets fan, come on board. Guys over here, man. Let's go.